Good evening, everybody.
Peyton, what stood out about the team's bounce back at home tonight?
I just think our energy was in the right place and where it needed to be. We obviously knew that we dropped one last time we played in this building, and we never like to lose in front of our fans. We always like to protect home court. So I think everybody's minds were locked into doing that.
You had a play early on where you were like in the dunker spot, caught the ball, reverse layup. We talked a little bit about the dunker spot this morning, but what's been the biggest, like what's learning that role like? Like what type of things do you need to learn in order to like fill that specific spot?
I mean, it's really just a feel and just observing what Nikola does. He draws so much attention that it makes it easy for guys like me in the dunker spot to move around him, whether that's position myself for an offensive rebound, cut, make myself available to score. So I really just watch what he does. If he goes baseline, I move the way I should. If he comes middle, I know which way to go. So it's definitely a joy playing with him, and he makes it easy.
How much more comfortable are you getting, just kind of skill set wise as the season goes on and you get more comfortable with any offense?
Super comfortable. I think the game is slowing down a lot, and I put work in on my offensive game every single day. It's something that I sharpen constantly, and sometimes it don't come right away, I'm still getting my feet wet in this league, trying my best to help us on that side of the ball as well. But, it's something that I work on a lot and think about a lot. So I definitely am happy that I was able to come out tonight and have an impact on that side of the floor.
Career high in points for you, but also career high in assists. Is that a function of playing with this group and how well they move the ball? But what have you worked on specifically to improve as a playmaker?
Absolutely. I think my aggression tonight was great, getting to the basket and creating for myself and others. I'm a good facilitator. I just, sometimes I got to pick my spots and just learn how the defense is playing. A lot of teams heavy shrink and they're in the gaps. So I was just being strong with the ball, and we have a great team around me. So it was nothing for me to find those guys in their spots and for them to make the shot.
Were you at all surprised to see Christian do that in the game?
I kind of was surprised just because Christian has so much bounce. I don't even think he realizes how much bounce he has. So sometimes he's just cruising, but when he goes and he takes off, it's going to be hard to meet him up top. So watching that play from behind was just special.
Just over the course of these next 4 to 6 weeks or so, as you guys have gotten through a pretty tough part of your schedule, just what's something that you guys are hoping to improve upon over the course of these next few weeks?
Definitely just our consistency. We want to put together consecutive games of playing good basketball, executing on the defensive end, following the game plan, knowing our scout, and, just being as clean as possible. We're a championship team. We were playing till late, and that takes a toll on guys' bodies and just mentally, honestly. So I think that we're just getting back in that mindset that we need to be just a cleaner team all around.
Anything else? Cool. Thank you, Peyton.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
I want to thank you for having that dunk the night you were wearing the altitude microphone. Appreciate that.
I actually took it off at halftime.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it kind of messes up my luck. So I took it off at halftime and kind of changed my
Julian said he was open on that play, by the way. When did you know you were going all the way with it?
I wasn't even looking at Julian, to be honest. No, those breakaway situations, normally trying to go finish at the rim, but I actually just watched the replay, and Julian made a funny face, so at least he got a good reaction out of it.
Did we see you apologizing to that dude that was underneath you?
No. I definitely didn't apologize. He's my best friend is Jalen Wilson. He plays on the other team, so we were talking a little bit yesterday.
I got you. How is this bench coming together now? Every game, more confidence.
Yeah, I think P was really good today. Peyton played really good. Saw a couple go down early. Julian's been great. Obviously, shooting the ball really well. So Reggie's been consistent all year. So we got a lot of guys that are kind of finding their rhythm and getting more comfortable. And that's part of the season. It wasn't going to click right away. It's still not where it needs to be. There's everything we need to clean up. But we got guys playing really well. Our biggest thing is to play good defense, rebound, and run. So we're gonna clean some things up. We're gonna continue to get better and better. It's still really early.
I'm gonna make you wear this mic next time.
What do you think has clicked for Peyton over the last couple of weeks here?
Well, he's a really good player. So when he gets his opportunities, he's good in his opportunities. And he's had some games where he hasn't scored, but still been a really good player, really effective because, you know, he guards the best player. And, you know, he's doing a really good job of shutting guys down individually. So even when he doesn't score, he's been playing well. And then there's going to be nights like tonight where he gets a couple, you know, go down early. He can also score the ball. So he's a really good player all around.
How fun is that with you and him and Julian out there, like 3 young guys, and it seems like you're kind of forming an identity off the bench?
Yeah, I mean, it's just good to see, you know, those guys succeed, obviously, and what they're doing. Julian's been playing great, Peyton's playing great. So, you know, just see those guys play well is really fun, and I think they have really exciting games. So, you know, when Julian gets hot in Atlanta, you know, we're all, you know, off the bench when he's hitting shots like that. And then, you know, P gets a couple dunks, hits a 3 late. So it's good to see those guys do that. And I think they're going to continue to get better and better, and we're going to get better as a unit.
Do you think for your unit, like the next step is just kind of consistency?
Yeah, I think that's the next step for, you know, every unit. I think that early in the season, there's times we're really good on offense, there's times we're really good on defense, there's times where, you know, you don't have a good game. And, you know, for our unit, you know, we have different spurts, you know, with different units and different lineups out there. So it's kind of tougher to get consistent every day. But I think as the seasons went on, you've seen each player, you know, become more and more consistent.
Saw you signing autographs and taking pictures with all the Jayhawks in attendance. That give you a little extra juice tonight?
No, it didn't give me extra juice. I feel like there's always Jayhawks in the crowd. You know, for some reason, there's always, you know, a couple of Jayhawks here, and then, you know, we had some, you know, pregame that you get to talk to. So that's really cool. They're obviously very, you know, always been very supportive of me, and I'm very grateful that, you know, they support me, and they got to watch Jay Will get some good minutes tonight too. So that was really cool also.
Just big picture through 26 games this season. How would you rate your individual performance?
I think I could do better. I think that there's a lot of things that go into that, but you know, I'm never gonna, you know, be satisfied with how I've done. I think that in spurts I've been really good offensively, but I know that I can play better defensively, and I think that just got to do that more consistently. I have flashes, but I think that this year I need to get back to, you know, being that defensive stopper that I have been in the past, and if I'm that, then I'll play more. So just get back to playing defense, and, you know, I think I'll have more minutes.
Was that the best dunk of your NBA career?
I would say yeah, that's probably the best dunk so far. I've had a couple of decent ones. I haven't had any crazy ones yet, but that's probably the best.
What's the best dunk of your entire basketball?
When I was in high school, I had like a Kansas All-Star game, and I had a pretty crazy dunk that, you know, kind of went viral a little bit. Yeah, that's probably my best one in high school.
That was better than this one?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll have to go back.
Yeah, go back and find it. It's on my Instagram page, but I think it was better than this one. For sure. My reaction was better too.
Do you think it's because you're playing more that you think your like defense is like in your, I guess, a little bit, or what do you think it is?
No, I don't think so. I think that you know, coming in as a rookie, my only job was to defend. My only job was to guard. You know, whether it's the best player or second best player, my only job was to chase them around and make their life tough. And, you know, that was a win for me last year if I could do that, regardless of what I scored. And I think that that's what's important, is continue to be that. Continue to do that every game. So I got to get back to that. I think I'll play more. But you know, it's an every night thing, and there's times where I am really good on defense. There's times where I can be better, and that's just a focus thing on defense. But I'm trying to balance, you know, scoring and, you know, doing those things. It's new, it's a new role, but, you know, like I said, it's early. I continue to get better at it, but I think I need to get back to being who I was on defense, and I think that'll help me play more.
When Jamal's been out, you've been used kind of